Perfect.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Alva. I am your mindset energy coach, guiding people back inside to their inner wisdom, and creator of the Alva method, which stands for Activate Love, Vibrate Abundance. And I'm here with Isabella Langan. She's a yoga teacher. She's also an Alva method practitioner. And I met her, I think it was like a year ago. And we are going to talk about the journey to self-love and loving in a way that is very healthy, which I can 100% let you all know that I personally love myself 100%, 10 out of 10, and so does Isabella. And that is something that, I have definitely accomplished it by age 47. That's where I'm at today. And in the past 6 months, Isabella's been in the Alva Method practitioner training, and she's also become a yoga teacher and done many other amazing, beautiful things that have, she's been a really hardcore pursuer of what true healthy love means. And I'm so grateful to have you here at your young age of 26, right? How you're already there. And this is the power of the Alva method. This is the power of a woman saying yes at any age to herself. And so, Isabella, I am so grateful to have you here. You're such a gift. You're an inspiration to me. And I'd love to know, what is your definition of love? Just to start off with that. What does love, healthy love, what we're talking about, mean to you?
I think healthy love to me means like freedom and acceptance and not trying to control the person and just letting them be themselves and recognizing that you can't like project this idea of a person onto them, and you just need to let them be themselves and love them for who that is, even if it means that it doesn't align with who you are at the time. You can still love someone and not talk to them or not have them be in your life, but it's like all about the mindset of just having that like complete acceptance and just wanting the best for that person.
And how is your relationship to self-love? What does that mean? How do you know that you love yourself or that you are loved?
Yeah, so I really do accept myself, and I used to really run from myself, and that was a big thing. I wouldn't really embody my emotions. I would just push them to the side and not want to feel them, and I'd be so hard on myself, so critical. I was really not my own best friend and everything. So now in this journey of self-love, what I've learned is that I'm doing the best I can. I am so proud of myself, and just being able to like acknowledge how amazing of a person I am. And I remember I used to never be able to say like compliments about myself or affirmations because I'd be like, oh my God, I don't want to be conceited or vain. But now I like can really describe myself and feel those things, and just looking in the mirror and seeing myself for who I am, and like really feeling so embodied and like a whole person, and just not looking for that love outside of myself, or like trying to distract from myself, and just really that confidence and acceptance, and just like letting myself be me and not trying to control and like try and control the world, and instead just be with myself and feel that.
So beautiful. And can I ask you, based on your own childhood upbringing, how has it impacted your relationships with your parents, your family members, siblings, loving yourself? Before you loved yourself, how was it? And then now, how is it?
Yeah, so before I loved myself, I used to just kind of like scream at my parents. I used to like just like try and get attention in any way, like just negative attention even. I just wanted to be seen and heard, and I felt like I could never get that validation from anyone that I was seeking. So I just try and like get it from my parents constantly, my sisters. I just project onto them, and I was just this really negative person that just wasn't happy in my own skin. So then ever since this journey, I think my mom like summed it up perfectly. She said how I just like am such a light now, and how like I'm a good presence to be around, and I don't flip out at people anymore. I don't know. I just like want to be like calm and collected. And if I am feeling like something isn't aligning with me, then I just like bring it back to myself. And I go and meditate, or I go and be with myself and process those emotions, as opposed to projecting onto others and acting out. I don't have those emotional outbursts anymore. So I think my relationships with my family have become really amazing. And I've really been able to accept them instead of trying to control them, and recognizing who they are as people,
That's
which
awesome.
has been really, really powerful.
Wow, I love it. Well, thank you. And what would you say is one of the most powerful things people can do that are listening, that don't love themselves, that are hard on themselves? What would you say is the first functional activity, like something practical that you learned from the Alva method? Or you could share maybe two or three things that are helpful for you, that really benefit you.
Yeah, so one of them is definitely writing down my declarations, like who I want to be, because before I didn't really know like who I was. And then after writing and saying my declarations out loud and recording them and hearing who I am and imagining myself as those things, really, really like put that mindset into me. So that's one. Another one would be just like putting your hand on your heart and just feeling and asking yourself and doing the E3 breath. So, and just seeing like what comes up, and really connecting with your body, because I know I buried emotions for so long, and they would just come up like just randomly all the time, and I would just stuff them or project them. So then actually letting myself feel those emotions and not running from them, and just meditating and being with myself, that's what really allows you to like find that self-love, because it leads you to it feel embodied and present and whole, and just like connect with your soul and realize that you're not just this like physical person walking around the world superficial, trying to like be better than the next person. And it's like, no, you're being the best for yourself. That's who your best friend is. That's who you're going to be with at the end of the day, who you're always going to have. And we often treat ourselves as our like worst enemy and everything, and are just so hard on ourselves. So I think that self-love really comes from really just recognizing who you are on the inside, and feeling yourself, and not being lonely being alone.
So being fulfilled, being alone.
Yeah, and because if you're not happy with yourself, you're not going to be happy with someone else too. You can't like use external things to find your happiness. It really does need to come within and from within.
That's so true. Well, thank you so much, Isabella. You just spit out so much wisdom. People, I highly recommend that you rewind this video and just keep listening to her wisdom, because she is amazing. And how can people reach out to you on Instagram? I'll write it down, your contact information. Isabella is an Alva method practitioner, and if people want to also learn yoga, she works via Zoom, and you can access her from all around the world. And please comment down below. Let us know what came up for you. How did these comments, these shares benefit you? We want to know. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, Michelle Alva TV. Like the video, share it with a friend. And Isabella's information is down there. So get in touch with her, schedule a call. And if you want to learn more about self-love, how to heal codependency, how to also overcome addictions, and anything else you want to add, Isabella, before we say goodbye?
Yeah, so definitely like with the overcoming addictions, I used to self-medicate with alcohol. That was a big thing. And I quit drinking almost 3 years ago. And that really led me on this journey of self-discovery without running away with the substances. But of course, you replace the substances with addictions to other external things. So just like learning that self-love just is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
And you did the self-love online journey, which is another program, and you did the Wild Women of Abundance. and you married yourself. And so we've spent 6 months together. I think it's going to be on the 7th month now we are. And I just want to share with people that you're not alone. We have here a community of wild women of abundance. We welcome men also, wild men of abundance. And there's monthly classes that we offer, different meditations. And if you just want to learn more, just click down below. All the links are there. And thank you so much, Isabella, for your time. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. And you're just glowing. I am just so grateful to be in your life and for you to be in my life. And I'm really excited for all the beautiful things that we're creating together in this global healing movement, to really empower the world to love themselves from a healthy place, because there's a lot of unhealthy love that we call love. However, it's really not. It's very conditional, and love with guilt, love with pain. And so this is a part of our mission together, is to really educate people on the feeling of what love really truly means. So comment down below, everyone. Let us know how inspired you are. And thank you so much, Isabella, for being with us.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.